Today I feel like treating you guys. I'm not gonna treat you on one, I'm not gonna treat you on two, but I'm gonna treat you on 3 Lux games with 3 different builds and completely different playstyles. You're gonna see all of them. So before we even get into the video, I just want to show you my history. So I played some Lux. I just want you guys to look at my Lux games, okay? I didn't play a lot of Wild Rift, but I made sure that I got you guys a banger Lux video. I want you to ignore the Blitzcrank and the Kane game and whatever, but just look at my Lux games right here. Even the games that I lost, if you look at this, I did the most damage, for example. You know what I mean? So like every game was basically an MVP game. Every game. Look, I'm not even exaggerating. Every game. And then I believe, yeah. Here's where I started playing Lux. And I'm even gonna go as far as to say that Lux is even stronger than Sona. So these are the 3 builds. I'm gonna explain all of them in detail. You can skip to each one gameplay that you want to. Every gameplay is completely different. I just want to say, like, it felt like playing 3 different champions. So the first build is a tank build. The second build is an Enchanter build. There is a glitch in the game. This is not my build. This is not the Enchanter build. I have to adjust it during the video, because for some reason the game keeps changing it back to whatever they want to change it back to. But this is the Enchanter build right here. And I hope that the game stops changing it for no reason, because it's really annoying. The runes are still fine. And then here you have the full AP build. So first we're going to talk about the tank build, which is this one. I saw this one on Chowzy's Twitter, and it is ridiculously strong. It is so disgusting because the whole way you want to play this build, and I'll go more into detail with this during the gameplay, of course, is you want to bait the enemy into attacking you. Because you are gonna be unkillable. You're gonna be unkillable because the whole point of this build is you're gonna have a lot of you're building full cooldown reduction items, because look, Iceborne gives you 30 ability haste, Spirit Visage gives you 20 ability haste, Frozen Heart gives you 25 ability haste. I know the Amaranth doesn't give you any ability haste, but the item is just way too good to not go. Basically, you have a ton of ability haste, which means you can spam your second ability. The base stats of your second ability are already really high, so like you get a massive shield. So the point is, you're gonna have a lot of armor, you're gonna have a lot of health, you're gonna have a lot of magic resist, you're gonna have a lot of everything, you're gonna reduce the enemy's attack speed and everything like that, and you're constantly gonna give yourself a shield, which the enemies literally cannot go through. Now I wanna say, I tried going for Tear of Goddess with this build and a Winter's Approach, and I wanna say that is not worth it. You just have to be a little bit more conservative with your mana. Just don't go, you don't need a Winter's Approach. I went for it and it's not worth it, trust me. You can build situational items, right? Like you can go with Thornmail, but not too many, because for example, the Randuin's Omen, you don't really want to build this because Randuin's Omen is weaker for ranged champions. You can go for it if the enemy is full crit, then it's still worth it, but you really want to cater towards the Frozen Heart. This one is going to be better because this one works just as well on a ranged champion as it does on a melee champion. For the enchantment, it shows Protobelt here for some weird reason. I think the game is glitching, but you go Protect Enchant. And this is mainly for yourself. Well, no, it's for yourself and for your team. Like with this build, your second ability is going to be on like an instant cooldown, like 3-second cooldown. So you can constantly give shields to your team and to yourself, of course, to be unkillable. I'll show you how to play with this build. It is really crazy, trust me. For the runes, you go for Ari to get bonus shielding. Here you go for Weakness. Because weakness is still always the best rune for Lux, because you can apply weakness with your first ability and your third ability, and especially if you go for this build, Iceborne Gauntlet also applies weakness. Third rune is going to be a conditioning. Fourth rune is going to be Transcendence, to spam your abilities when you need to. Don't do it randomly, just when you need to. And for the spells, you go for Ignite and Flash. So the other build, I'm going to talk about this build now. This is going to be, I would say this build would probably be the strongest build. Like, between this one and the tank build, it's a little bit hard to decide. If you are a really good Lux player and you really have a good understanding of the game, I think you can make the tank build work better than this one. This one is a little bit easier to play, because all you have to do with this build is literally just auto-aim your shield on your allies. This build is all about shielding your allies. So, and by the way, every time you play Lux, you start with a Relic Shield. Not Sickle, Relic Shield is going to be better. When the new update comes out, it's probably going to be the Rejuvenation Cup. So if you're watching this video on the new update, you're going to go for the Rejuvenation Cup. First item is going to be a Staff of Flowing Water. This item already makes Lux completely broken. Every time you shield an ally, you get bonus ability power and bonus ability haste. And your ally gets bonus ability power and bonus ability haste. And the cooldown reduction is really good too, because this item gives you 20 ability haste. Then you go for the mandate. This is for damage. Like, even though you go for this build, your damage is going to be really, really nice. Not necessarily your damage, just the mandate damage. Like, every time your allies can proc the mandate, and mandate gives you bonus health and bonus ability haste, which is all perfect to spam your shield more. Of course, you go for Protect Enchant, and I actually always go Protect right after Staff of Flowing Water. Protect Enchant is so unbelievably broken on Lux, and I think they're gonna remove it next game and they're gonna add sort of a passive effect, which you're probably gonna want to go for on Lux. So go for this while you can, because I think they're removing Protect Enchant next update. After the Imperial Mandate, oh, by the way, you can also go Ardent Sensor second item. If you have like a really good Vayne, a really good Jax, you know, if you have really good AD champions in your team, you can skip the Imperial Mandate and go for Ardent Sensor. But I like to carry the game myself generally, so I go for Mandate. And the third item is going to be a Rabadon's Death Cap, just for the damage and the bonus shield. Mainly the bonus shield, really. And then last item, whatever. You go for whatever like you want to. And after this, if you finish all these items, you can even go for another item and sell your Relic Shield. Honestly, just whatever. Every game is situational, whatever you want to go for. For the runes, you go for Ari. Weakness, also conditioning, because you give yourself so much shield. Conditioning is going to be really, really nice to make you tanky. Fourth one is going to be a Transcendence as well. Now the last build, and this is my least favorite build. This is definitely the weakest build from all of them. Definitely. Like, I can easily tell you with confidence that this is the weakest build. However, this build also has its own playstyle that you can play to still make it a very strong build, which I'm going to show you. First you go Relic Shield, then you go for Luden's Echo. Also gives you a lot of ability haste, but this is mainly there for damage, right? Like, this is mainly there to do damage with your third ability, first ability, and your ult. Then you go for Iron Boots of Lucidity, and with this build, you can still go for Protect if you want to, or you can go for Meteor. Meteor is more aggressive. Like, the reason that Protect is a meh with this build, because your shield is not gonna be as strong. Like, it's really not gonna be as good. And you're not upgrading your shield first, you're upgrading your shield second. So you can go for Protect, don't get me wrong, it's still good. But like, I like to go for Meteor as well with this build, just to do more damage. Second item is going to be a Rabadon's Death Cap. It's all about damage with this build, right? Like, it's all about damage. Third item, Infinity Orb, just the big ultimate damage. Then you go for Void Staff, and if you ever can get the last item, you can get something like a Horizon Focus and sell your Relic Shield. As I said, this build is... this is not my... Like, this would be my least played build by far. I don't like playing this build because you're not gonna be supporting your team as much, because you're still a support, you know what I mean? You have to support your team, you have to be a tank, you have to give them shields, and I know this build can do that too, but I don't know. I'll show you. Here you go, but this one you go Electrocute. You don't go Airy with this build, because, you know, you want to do damage. Second one is still gonna be a weakness. Here it's situational. You're gonna be the squishiest with this build, by the way. This is the squishiest Lux build. So you can't really afford to go for conditioning with this build. It's generally gonna be better to go for something like a bone plating, so you just basically so you just don't get one shot. And then here, I like to go for Mana Flow Band, because I want to use my abilities a lot early on in the game and not run out of mana. For the spells, you always go Ignite, by the way, on Lux. You always go Ignite. Only with this build, where's the Enchanter build? Yeah, only with this build can you go for heal. You know why you can go for heal with this build? Because when you heal your ally, you and your ally are both gonna get 15 ability haste and bonus ability power, which is really good because it's immediately gonna buff your next shield already. This is the only build you can go for healing. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the first gameplay, which is gonna be Tank Lux, baby. Tank Lux, baby. I had a horrible ADC in this team. And you know who I was against in the enemy team? A player named Hanuari, who is one of the best ADCs in Europe. So, yeah. I destroyed him last game, by the way, in lane. But we lost the game because he carried the late game. Yet again, because I didn't have a good ADC. Like, as you can see, that's the same player again. So, at level 1, you can honestly take any ability of Lux. I generally like to take my first ability because I like to be aggressive. Like, I like to try to look for a catch on the enemy and do a lot of damage. I mean, as you can see, my ADC is already getting destroyed. I already knew this will be quite a hard game because my ADC was struggling hard. I had both of them here. I even ignited Leona just to really bully them away. He got exhausted by Kai'Sa. Yeah, I'm not gonna flash combo my first ability there because it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't be able... What the hell? Nasus got a double kill. Okay, that's not good. I wanted to stop him. I did actually stop him. Wow. I took their heal. Okay. Both of them didn't go back actually because I took his honey fruit. Both didn't go back. So then I decided to take the honey fruit myself too. And this should be a little bit easier for my Tristana now. This lane should be much easier. But then he goes in and he dies. I killed the Kai'Sa, which is really important, because otherwise Kai'Sa would have been able to shove this wave, and she would have been super ahead already. So it was really important for me to kill Kai'Sa. Even if I would kill myself for the Kai'Sa, that would have been super important. By the way, guys, I am doing a skin giveaway this month. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. This video took a lot of effort, as you may guess. I played a lot of Lux games to get these 3 games for you guys. You know, it's funny, it was actually quite hard to get good games for YouTube, because every game I was just dominating. I showed it to you guys in the video. If you haven't seen it already, every game was like an MVP, SVP. Every game I was just straight up dominating the game. So like, it was a little bit hard to pick a good game where, you know, I was struggling. Because I literally wasn't struggling. I wasn't struggling on Lux at all. I was destroying every single one of the enemies that I was against. But I felt like this would be a good example because we are playing against one of the best ADCs in Europe, you know what I mean? I flash comboed on the Kai'Sa right there just to make sure we would catch him. And the reason I did it is because he doesn't have ult anyway, so we should be able to kill him very easily. I did catch him again, and I got the kill, which is very nice. Very, very nice one right here. That was a really important kill, because like I really wanted to kill him so he wouldn't get ahead and destroy us. I did the same thing last game. Like before this game I did the exact same thing. I destroyed him in lane, but then he still made a comeback. I don't know, he was farming somewhere, he got kills on my allies. And he still hard carried the game. Like, he's a really good player. Like, if you're against a player like that, you need to shut him down. You just need to. I don't know why the Wukong didn't wait for Kai'Sa, by the way. All he had to do was just wait for Kai'Sa. I would root the Kai'Sa and we would kill the Kai'Sa again. And that would have basically been game over. But for some reason, he felt the need to go on... what is it called? Leona. Also, the enemy Annie was not a good player, just like our Tristana. Basically, our Tristana was our really bad player, and for the enemies it was Annie. So it's basically a 4 versus 4. First item I'm getting in this game is gonna be an Iceborne Gauntlet, because Annie, I realized Annie is a bad player just by seeing her move like that already. So I was getting an Iceborne Gauntlet just to be able to tank up all the attack damage that they're doing to us. I was thinking about ulting the wave, but I'm not gonna kill the minions with my ult with this build. There's no way. And normally I like to rotate as a Lux, but this game I didn't want to take too much risk, because I knew the second I leave this lane, my Tristana is gonna die. She's laning against the Leona and against this Kai'Sa, so like there was no way I'm leaving this guy alone in this lane. There's no way. So I'm just chilling in this lane. I don't like to play like this, but you have to adapt to each game, you know what I mean? You have to adapt. And in this game I'm adapting. I hit him. I did a lot of damage to him, and this is very good. Even though we don't kill him, this is good, because this means they're not gonna kill my Tristana until they go back. You know, they're very low HP. So like basically I'm keeping my Tristana safe by being offensive to the enemy. Offense can be the best defense sometimes, because now they are low HP, they have to go back. Me and Tristana can shove the wave, go back, and be safe. As long as he doesn't die, that's literally my goal. As long as this Tristana just doesn't die too much and feed the Kai'Sa. That was my entire goal of this game. Early game, I mean. And I did it. Did he know I was there? What the hell? Did he know I was there, or did he just guess? Oh, I almost died. Damn. Okay, that's fine. He did it. I wanted to shove the wave here. I'm not like, what is he doing? Just come to the wave, bro. Like, we're taking the Herald already. We don't need to go here. I knew Annie was not a good player, so I kind of disrespected the Annie by not flashing away. But then Leona ulted me, so I flashed away. We lost so many minions for free because I don't know what this Tristana is doing. I even had to use my flash right now. Like, it's kind of annoying that he played it like that. We could have just... Oh, I'm shielding him. Hopefully the shield is enough to save his ass. It isn't. They're trying to dive me. But you know, I'm playing tank Lux. I'm not playing Enchanter Lux, I'm playing Tank Lux right now. I'm shielding myself. I rooted both of them. I didn't kill him somehow. Both of them flashed out of the turret, they're 1 HP. All I can do is shield myself, but it's not enough. Wow, I should have had both of them. But honestly, I did play it. I think I played it perfectly. I don't think I could have played it any better. They just killed me, what can I say? But you can kind of get a grasp of what it's like to play Tank Lux. Because I had like half a tank item. Now I have an entire tank item. Now you can start to get a bit of a better understanding of how it's gonna be like to play Tank Lux. It is completely different. Chef's kiss on that one. Even though my ult has 0 damage, I was able to get that one because, you know, he was very low HP. But you can get a little grasp of how it feels like to play Tank Lux. I never max my first ability, by the way, because maxing your first ability doesn't reduce the cooldown. It only gives you a little bit more base damage, which is, you know, it's not worth spending the upgrade. It's better to upgrade your third ability, because upgrading your third ability gives you more slows and lower cooldowns. So you can be much more obnoxious with it and annoying to the enemy team. Especially when you get like 2 items. Your third ability is going to be on like a 3-second cooldown. You can place 2 of them at the same time when you get the cooldown down. Oh, by the way guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot and it allows me to make videos like these, which really take too much time to justify a single video. But I don't care. I have fun making it. Look. I'm trying to get their focus. I am trying to get them to focus me, not my Tristana. That's the point of playing this build. You want to get the enemies to focus you. And sometimes to do that, you have to kind of misposition on purpose. Not too much, because if you die, it's not worth it, of course. But you have to misposition in a way that they attack you. Because they're not gonna kill you. When you give yourself a shield with all these armor and magic resist items, they are not gonna do any damage to you. They're gonna waste their time attacking you. So that's what you wanna do. You wanna misposition a little bit on purpose. This is a little bit of psychology that I'm telling you guys right here, but it works. It works like a jam. Just misposition a very little bit. I got my Protect enchant as well, by the way, to survive, you know, big engages. What am I gonna get? Frozen Heart. I'm probably gonna get a Frozen Heart second, just to really be annoying to this Kai'Sa. Like, he's never gonna be able to kill me. My Kazarin is getting dived. Kazarin gets hard counted by Nasus, by the way. He'll have a very hard time against the Nasus. But it's okay. Not really, but you always have to say it's fine. I'm just gonna ult this wave, by the way, because I don't want them to take this turret. If I didn't ult this wave, I'm pretty sure they could have potentially killed the turret. They couldn't kill me, but they could have killed the turret. Also, use your third ability for vision. Just throw it in a bush, throw it in a place where you want to have vision, just use it. It's easy vision. Like right there, now I know Annie is here, you know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to get vision with your third ability. I'll throw it in the bush again, and now I know Annie is not here. Oh, now I do know she's here. Oh lord. Am I fine? Look. I didn't even have to flash, maybe. I used Protect enchant, I killed Annie. Look at that, look at how tanky I am. Did you see that? They focused me and they couldn't kill me. I'm gonna shield my allies. Easy peasy. Just look at how broken this is. Now you can get it. Now you can really see what this build does. They focused me. You know, Leona ulted me. Kai'Sa ulted me and did her full combo. What did I do? I pressed on my second ability. And all of that, I tanked up everything. Then you can slow them with your third ability, and when they're slowed, they're very easy to root because they're slowed already. So if they get close to you, you can first slow them with your third ability, and then you can use your first ability very easily and root them. And of course, then you can ult them and just provide massive value. Massive value. The enemies are ignoring this dragon. They're just ganking the Kazarin. I need to go back. He died again. Yeah, we need to defend bot lane now. They're really focusing on bot lane, as you can see, this enemy. He's getting a little mad as well. I mean, I get it. Oh, I forgot to talk. Lux got reworked. Yeah. So the rework basically is your third ability explodes automatically if an enemy steps into it, which is great. And your first ability will go through minions. And you can still root 2 enemies. So you can basically just root them through the minions, which is nice, I guess. But Lux is definitely stronger now than before. She's definitely stronger. I'm probably just gonna ult him just to annoy him. Last second? Just to be annoying. You see, like sometimes you just need to be annoying just to get into their heads. Yet again, this is psychology. You just need to get into their heads. Again. Oh, he went back this time. Okay, that would have been so funny. Look, I'm not afraid. You see how not afraid I am of this Riven? Look at this. I don't want, like, I ran away because I didn't want to tank all of them for no reason. Luckily, he didn't die. I got Frozen Heart. He's just not disengaging. Can he just go out? Just go out. Out. Tristana. Yeah. Okay. I'm tanking everything. I use Protect Enchant. Nasus is on me. I was able to tank the Nasus damage very easily. Nasus does a lot of damage, by the way. You should never underestimate Nasus's damage. I'm telling you. But I really just wanted to go back. I didn't even want to take this fight because I have no mana. Like, I literally have no mana. I have nothing. So, like, at this point, I just gave up. I'm going back. Like, look, I cannot do anything. What am I supposed to do? It was really unfortunate that my team took the fight right there, because I really showed that I wanted to go back. I didn't have mana. Like, this fight could have been so much better if I had mana, because then I could have spammed my abilities, which is the whole point of this build. Spam your abilities and tank everything. But now I got my Frozen Heart, guys. Which is a massive power spike, by the way. Let's see. I'm gonna stay next to this Tristana, because as long as I'm around, she should be fine. I can just continuously shield her, and they're not gonna kill me. I tried to ult to potentially steal the blue buff, but we were able to get it together, me and the Wukong. Look, now that I have a blue buff, my playstyle is gonna be different. Because I'm just gonna spam my abilities. Like, when you get a blue buff, it's different. If you have it, just use your abilities. Like, you don't even care about anything. Literally just use it everywhere. Like, look, just use it. It ults me. Okay, they both ulted me. But I'm not dead. They both all-inned me, but I didn't die. Look, Riven wants to go on me too. She actually even has a Serpent Fang, by the way. I root her because my cooldowns are so low. Look at that. Look at how annoying I am. She can't get close to me. If she ever gets close to me, I'm rooting her. I'm literally just rooting her. And Iceborne Gauntlet, I'm slowing her as well. She cannot get close to me. Look at how desperately she wants to kill me. Look. Look. You see how desperate she is to kill me? We need to kill that Nasus, actually. You wanna kill me? Even with your Serpent Fang, you're not gonna kill me. Shielding my entire team? Look, she wants to kill me, you see? She constantly, every time she tries to kill me. Of course she's not gonna kill me. I'm playing Tank Lux, baby. And now because they dove me so hard, all of them just died. How funny is this? Oh, also taking Baron is the easiest thing with Lux. Your team will take 0 damage because you can constantly shield your team while you take Baron. So taking Baron is a very good call generally as a... Look, they dive me again! They dive me again, but I'm not dead! I'm alive! You see, every time the same thing happens because people will think Lux is an easy kill, but you're never an easy kill when you go tank Lux. Woo! You're never an easy kill. Did you see that? I mean, how disgusting is this build? Like, enemies will always fall for it. Because no one is used to Lux being unkillable. Everyone thinks Lux is like, you know, the backline mage that you need to kill first. Because otherwise she's gonna shield her teams like crazy. But when you play tank Lux, you're not. You are a tank. And like, they always think, like, when the Kai'Sa sees the Leona ult on top of me, she'll immediately think, okay, I can one-shot her. She's gonna waste her ult, use her full combo, and then she's vulnerable right there. She didn't kill me, so I'm gonna shield my team again, and we're all gonna be fine. Look, I'm tanking everything. Lux, I'm in the front line, you see? I rooted him again. I slowed him again. I keep rooting, I keep slowing. Look, root again, slow again. Your abilities are all on like 3-second cooldowns. And that's what happens with this build. Your abilities are on like a super duper low cooldown. And you're unkillable. It's like everything, really. The only thing you miss is a little bit of damage. It's really the only thing you miss. You have everything else. But even damage-wise, you are fine. You have good damage because Lux's base stats are really not bad. I don't like this positioning. I really don't like this positioning. I really don't like how we're positioned right here. He should be fine with my shield, even though they have a Serpent Fang. Leona ulted me again. Look, she's just going on me again. But then I used the Protect enchant. And look at this. I did die, because like literally 4 of them attacked me. But this was a 3 versus 4, which we basically still won. Wait, did we win it? Kai'Sa is gonna kill all of them, you see? But this was a 3 versus 4. And because of my tankiness and rooting them and everything like that, we still won that fight. Kazarin is coming. They should be able to win this. Oh, that was nice. Very well played by the Akshan. Yeah, that was nice. They baited the Kai'Sa really well there. I got an Amuron Twingard now, by the way. I wonder, like, what the hell is gonna happen now with the Amuron Twingard as well? Spirit Visage is also heavily underrated, but not underrated. Spirit Visage is also a really good core item on this build, but I didn't go for it this game because Annie is completely useless. You know, just like our Tristana, their Annie is useless. So I didn't go for Spirit Visage. I basically went for full armor and an Amuron Twingard. Because, like, if you go Spirit Visage, it's gonna increase your shielding on yourself, the second ability, by 30%, which makes you even tankier, and it's a really good item. But you don't want to go for it if you don't need any magic resist, of course, because it doesn't make any sense. You have so much control on the map when you play Lux as well, because you have vision everywhere. With your third ability, you literally have vision everywhere. I'm gonna try to save him. Second ability, he flashed out of it, which is a bit unfortunate. Not flash, I used his ultimate out of it. I hit her. We're spamming our shield. Look, I got the Amuron Twingard activated as well. It's kind of funny. Let's help them here because Lux is the Kai'Sa is our problem. Elder Dragon, yeah, that makes sense. I'm closing off their path right there, as you can see. If they want to go to that path, they have to take the damage. Yet again, closing off their path, they have to take the damage. And activate. They go on me again. They go on me. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You cannot kill me. You literally cannot kill me. Why does he go on me like that? Like, does he really think that now he can kill me with an Amuron Twingard even? I thought maybe someone is in this bush, so I just used my ability, but no one was in there. Yeah, they want to take Baron, which I would say is the right call. So I'm gonna backport and go to the... I guess Kazarin can just split push, it's fine. It's funny because I still have 2 more gameplays in this video. You guys better grab some popcorn again, because I'm pumping out some content, baby. I got you some content. Ah, he didn't give me the blue buff. That is so sad. The Akshan took the blue buff, man. Oh, I'm looking for a flash. Oh yeah, I hit it. I hit the flash. Oh, Annie actually ulted. What the hell? Look, 3 of them on me. I'm not even half-life. Literally not even half-life. While I'm shielding myself, I'm also shielding the... Like, look at that. They all go on me. They just want me, but they can't get me. They'll never get you either when you play this build like this. They'll never get you. Especially against mage champions. When you go for the Spirit Visage, you're going to be absolutely unkillable. And we just won the game. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and how much I tanked. Because those are going to be interesting stats. Let's take a look at all of that before we go to the next game. Let's take a look. Of course, I was the MVP again. I mean, every Lux game was an MVP game. Look, I did 20k damage myself. Did I show how much I tanked? Yeah, I tanked quite a lot of damage as well. So let me now go to... Wait a second. The way I have to do this is I go back. I go here. It was this game, I believe. Yeah, there we go. This is the Enchanter game. In this game, I went for Staff of Flowing Water. Let's scroll up a bit. Yeah, so in this game, I went for Staff of Flowing Water and, you know, Imperial Mandate and that kind of stuff. Which this one and the tank build, they are the best builds together, I would say. Like these two builds together, they're the best builds. And then the worst one is probably the full AP one. I would say the full AP one is going to be the worst one. But the full AP build has a completely different playstyle, like very aggressive roaming. You'll see in the third game of this video. This build, on the other hand, probably has the easiest playstyle because all you have to do, let me just fix my screen. Wait, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Let me put it, I just want to put it correctly so you guys have a good viewing experience. Almost. I do this always before the video, but of course if I have two games in one video, I have to do it throughout the video. But what was I saying? Yeah, this build has the easiest playstyle because all you have to do with this build really is just use your second ability. Like, of course it's nice to hit your roots, of course it's nice to hit your third ability and your ult. The main thing about this build is just hit your second ability. Just throw it on your allies, spam the hell out of it, and you're gonna win the game. You want to max your second ability first with this build too, of course. Then you want to max your third ability, the same way as you do the tank build. But like this build will feel much different because now, contrary to the tank build, you are gonna be squishy. You are gonna be very squishy. You don't want to get caught. Like you can get one shot basically. If you don't have time to throw your shield, you can easily get one shot. And the way that it could happen is, for example, if Nami bubbles me and they just, you know, Yone ults me and everything like that, they'll kill me without, and I don't even have a chance to throw my ultimate, you know? I won't even have a chance. Oh, I flash comboed my flash. What the hell was that combo by Vayne though? But I flash comboed my first ability right there, which is a very disgusting combo you can do on Lux. The flash combo on your first ability, you need to master it. I'm probably dead. I'm shielding. Wait, I'm alive. Nah, I'm dead. I'm dead, yeah. I mean, I made him flash. At least I made him flash, so that's fine. That's fine by me. Is he dead? No. Okay. That was a really close one. Let's see. So, as you can see, I'm not really roaming a lot. With this particular build, roaming is still good, but it's not necessary. You just really want to make sure you farm safely, because when you roam, it's a bit of a risky approach. You know, if you don't get any kills, you're losing a lot of lane minions, so it's very risky to roam. If you stay in your lane, you know, you're not gonna get those juicy kills when you roam, but you're gonna get safe gold because you're next to your ADC, you're taking constant CS with them, so you're gonna be, you know, it's nice and safe. As you can see, I took 0 damage from that Caitlyn attack, by the way, because of my shield. I'm 100% certain that they're gonna nerf the shield on Lux. They're 100% gonna nerf her, because she's way too broken right now. She's way too broken right now. I'm just, like, yet again, I do this, you know why I do that? Just to kind of have the upper hand in lane. Like, now we have the upper hand. I'm not gonna be afraid of my Vayne dying, because, you know, they can all in my Vayne, and they can kill her. But now they won't, because I chunked down Caitlyn. You know, I made them get the heal. I'm basically putting them on the backhand. So, like, you don't always have to get a kill with your ultimate to make it worth it. Sometimes it's just good to just get the upper hand in lane. You know, if you hit your root, hit your third ability, use your ult as well, just to kind of get the upper hand in lane. It's very, very nice. Oh, also with the new Lux, you don't have to proc your passive with your basic attack. You can literally just use your first ability and then use your third ability to proc the passive. However, it's still gonna be better to proc it with your basic attack. It'll just do more damage that way. Because you can, when you use your basic attack to proc it, it instantly does it. You don't have to actually go through the animation. It's just instant. Let's see. Oh, I can flash ult her. Flash. So yeah, I didn't do it. I just threw it. I would have missed it if I did a flash, by the way. So good thing I didn't. Oh, if I hit that Nami, I would have instantly ulted her. I'm looking for an ult. You know why? There we go. There we go. She got slowed. Ult. There we go. Easy one. She didn't die? There's no way Nami didn't die, right? She's 1 HP. Nami is literally 1 HP. How did she not die? All of that punishment that she didn't die? What the hell? Ah, that's so unlucky actually. We deserved that kill. They're taking dragon? Come on, jungler. Let's go! She stole it, baby! She did die for it, but she stole it. She stole it from a player called HellsDevil, which is pretty funny. But I don't think he wasn't there, I think. Wait, well, how did she even steal it? Because it seemed like a very easy steal. We can contest this Herald as well. Oh, I left my Vayne alone. This is what I told you guys to not really do. But I decided it's worth for me to sacrifice my Vayne for the top side, for winning top side. Because now, look, because I'm here, I'm not ulting her yet because she has second ability. But because I'm here, you can see we're winning this now. I can flash him. I don't need to because he was stunned anyways. And double kill. Baby. So clean. Somehow my Vayne is staying alive. Like normally these random ADCs, they always die. But somehow he's staying alive. I'm giving him a shield so he can tank the turret. Yeah, he's struggling now as you can see. But again, I'm sacrificing him for the rest of my team. I'm literally sacrificing him. Oh my god, we're gangbanging this guy. Oh, easy kill I guess. This was totally worth the rotation as you can see. I got 3 kills. We got the Rift Herald and my Vayne didn't die. She's probably gonna lose the turret. But we're getting the mid lane and the top lane turret in return. So you know, it's worth it. This is all super worth it. Sometimes it is worth to make sacrifices because the things you gain from it is gonna be better. I tried to potentially ult the bottom wave to stop them, but I realized it doesn't make sense. I didn't even buy boots because I could just buy an entire item, which is gonna be stronger than boots. If he ults the Fiora... Wait, he did ult. He did ult. I could kill her with a flash combo. I didn't flash combo. You know why? You know why? Because I saw that she could just use her second ability to block my route. You know, so I didn't flash combo her. It was just too risky. I didn't want to take that risk. Because I didn't know whether or not she had Mercury strats. I didn't have any of that information, so I didn't want to risk it. Because if she did block it, she would have just killed me. Because I wouldn't have flash anymore. She would ult me and just straight up kill me. I ulted. Yep. Just to do a little bit of damage right there. Again, to get the upper hand. I rooted the Nami right there. Okay, Vayne. That was maybe a little bit too much, bro. Now you can also see the cooldown of the second ability. I don't even have Ionian boots yet. But you can see how strong the cooldown of my second ability is. And how strong the shield is, by the way. I mean, look at that TF shield. We're literally taking 0 damage right here. This whole fight, we're taking 0 damage. Oh, beautiful Yone ult. But all I do is I just click on my second ability. And we survive everything. Honestly disgusting. Like, honestly disgusting how this works. Like, I really think it's unbalanced. Just like Sona, but this is even more unbalanced than Sona, in my opinion. I'm gonna try it. Am I trying to ult the wave? No, because yet again, it doesn't make sense. I'm not full AP Lux. I can't one-shot a minion wave. Let's see. Oh god. Oh, he got ulted? He barely dodged it. Wow. He just barely dodged it. Let's see, I'm gonna shove this wave. Your first ability doesn't do a lot of damage to the minions, but it does proc your passive. So you can still use it after your third ability to just proc your passive on the minions and take the wave pretty fast. I'm waiting for sort of CC to go through. But he actually just killed the Caitlyn and then he died for it, which is not worth it. Of course it's really nice to wait for CC to have... Oh, what a beautiful hit right there. That should win us the fight. Yeah. Yone is gonna come back too. That just wins us the fight. Yep. Wow. Ornn built an item next to me so I can just shop while I'm outside. Yeah, we're just slowly taking this dragon. I'm looking for an ult in case they CC. He did CC him. So I got my ultimate on the Ezreal. It's a free hit when you get it like that. Another tip on how to hit your ultimate, which is going to be very important for the full AP Lux one, because with full AP Lux you have to be very good at hitting your ult, is first of all, if the enemy is CC'd, it's a free hit. Secondly, if the enemy doesn't know what's happening, it's also an easier hit, because they'll be moving towards a place and not trying to dodge your ultimate. Third of all, and this is a bit of a secret one, if the enemy is walking next to a wall, so for example, this is a wall, it's a green wall, so you can't actually see it. If this is a wall, and the enemy is walking here, you can aim your ult here, because they cannot dodge this way, they have to dodge this way. So if you aim it a little bit more to the right, they're never gonna be able to dodge it, never. So that's another way you can hit your ultimate very easy. So like, look, next to a wall, Caitlyn is next to a wall right there, did you see that? I hit her easily because she was next to the wall. And I got the kill on her. I literally just showed the wall trick right there. If you didn't see it, make sure you go back into the video. I can promise you that the wall trick is really gonna get you a lot more hits on your ultimate than before. If you actively pay attention to it, it really will. Also, after 40 minutes, I want to remind you guys again, if you haven't already, make sure you give the video a like. These videos really take a lot of time, and giving a like really does a lot for the channel as well, believe it or not. The channel is actually at 120k subs, which is so many people, you know, so many, it's ridiculous. Like when I reached 10k subs, no, I actually, just a little bit of a backstory. I started making Vainglory videos. People immediately watched my content. I don't know why, but people just enjoyed it. I got a bit of a head start on Twitch. That was like 5 years ago. And then some friend kept insisting me to start YouTube. I was like, no one is gonna watch me, no one's gonna watch me, I'm not interesting, you know. There are so many other YouTubers, why would they watch me? So I did start Vainglory, and I actually gained like 1,000 subs in the first 1.5 months, which was mind-boggling. Like, I kept showing it to my relatives, I kept showing it to my friends. I was like, look guys, look, I have 1,000 subs, these are 1,000 people that are watching my videos. I can't believe it. Every day, like, my parents would just get so mad at me, because they would get, at some point they would get annoyed by me talking about it every dinner. And the same thing happened with Wild Rift, because at some point with Vainglory, I reached like 7,000 subscribers. That was my peak with Vainglory. I didn't really care about the sub count anymore. And my sub count didn't go up anymore, because yeah, the game was dead. I had the same viewers every day. But I just kept making videos. I even made 2 videos a day back then, because I just loved that game so much. And I just wanted to create content. So then Wild Rift came, and my channel went viral. And like, the first day it went viral, I gained like 700 subs in one day. To this day, I remember I couldn't sleep. You know what I was doing in bed? All I was doing was just refreshing YouTube Studio. And every time I would refresh, you know, I would gain like a sub. I remember, like, I'm actually getting goosebumps talking about that, because I remember that. And then the next day I would wake up, every day a video would be like #1. I'd gain another 600 subs, another 600. Every day I would tell my parents and my sister, like, look at this, 10k subs, 11, 12, 13, 14. It would just go up, and so many people being nice in the comments. It was just honestly crazy, And then, you know, at some point we were going on a vacation, and right before we entered the airplane, I reached 100k subs. I remember me and my sister trying to find a place where the Wi-Fi was strong enough so I could open up YouTube, because the Wi-Fi was very weak right there. And then we found a spot together, and I tweeted it out on that really bad Wi-Fi, and we were just both celebrating. We both got a drink. It was so fun. And now, you know, sitting at 120k subs, even so many of you guys here. Still to this day, I see so many new people in the comments. It's just all so nice. It's all just so nice. Like, I cannot ask for more. I cannot ask for more. I really can't. I really can't. So yeah, just a small little story about everything. Oh, I'm probably dead here. I mean, come on, yeah, there's no way. If I was Tank Lux, I could have actually potentially survived this. But I'm not. I did get caught like an idiot. Was it like an idiot though? Did I get the... I wasn't paying attention to the game. I'm not sure if I actually got the mid lane turret from that or not. But I did die, that's all I know. Let's see. I got 3 items now. I'm really strong. Like, at this point, my ult will actually do a lot of damage. Even though I'm not playing full AP Lux. When you get the Rabadon's Death Cap with this build, your ult will destroy the enemy. They are making a mistake fighting without me. Like, they have been underrating how much value I've been providing to them during teamfights. Now they're fighting without me. And even with a Baron buff, you can actually see they're not having an easy time. Look, they're not having an easy time. Although I did kill Ezreal with my ultimate, so I am still helping them a little bit. People, like, when you play oh, look at that. Look at this Caitlyn. Look at this poor Caitlyn trying to kill this Ornn. I mean, just look at, look. She's doing negative damage. He's healing up more than she's doing. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and how much shielding I did and everything like that. And there is one more gameplay after this. Don't forget. Don't go away yet. I got you for one more, guys. Just take a look first. I don't think I showed how much shielding I did. I don't really know where I can find that, so I don't think I showed it. Of course, I was the MVP. Again, I mean, yeah. What can I say? I somehow did most damage, even though I played support Lux. Okay, so now, oh, I have to do it like this. On to the last gameplay, which is this one. Yes. So a little bit of a fun backstory on this game. I was jungle this game, but I told the Kazakhs, like, can I support? And then he told me, are you good support? I said, yes, me good support. And he says, what did he say again? Oh, so like until last second he soft locked Soraka. So I thought he picked Soraka, but very last second he swapped to Kha'Zix. I didn't actually see it. So in the draft I was gonna play full AP Nunu jungle because I want to make a video on that too. And then my team were just spamming me, don't pick Nunu, don't pick Nunu. I was like, why not pick Nunu? And then they said we already have jungle, and that's when I finally realized that he actually did pick he did pick Kha'Zix. Okay, look. Now we're playing full AP Lux. Complete switch of the gear. Look at how aggressive I am. This stupid Singed doesn't want to gank. Look, he's standing still. They're pinging me danger, like pretending to be smart asses. I don't care. I'm gonna gank. Look, I step in this bush and we're silent. We're silent. And we root at the perfect time. And take a look at this. I love how my team was hating on my gank. And then I just get first blood like it's nothing. And Singed basically already has a free lane in this entire game. I hate it so badly when people just, they ignore your ping. Like you tell them I'm ganking and then they're like, no, don't, and we're not following up. Like, are you kidding me? You see, he didn't actually want to follow it up. He was waiting behind, like, don't do it. And then he came and I gave him a free kill. Like, just, and now they all shut up, you know? When you get that kill, they'll all shut their mouths and finally listen to you. But it's just so annoying. It's especially these inflated players. Like, you know, these players reach Master. They think they're good. But they don't know that Master right now is basically the same as being Silver in, you know, League of Legends. Oh, look at that. Beautiful hit. I proc my passive on both of them. Just beautiful. But, like, that's so annoying. These inflated players, they think they know better, you know? It's just like, I don't know. It's just so annoying. It happens very often now where they just think they're right. Because, you know, they've been ranking up. So surely they are the good players. Masty is in our jungle. I can stop him with the root right here. There we go. Boom. And boom. I procced my passive twice on him. And that's an easy peasy kill. I'm not... Oh, I did flash combo. Wow. I hit both of them. Damn. Well, I'm going crazy this game actually. I have a red buff now, so I'm very, very strong. Nice. Ari got the kill as well. I have to be a little bit careful of the Zed. I'm actually not being careful because I have my second ability ready. As you can see, he can't kill me because I have my second ability. If he would have gone on me, I would have just killed him with the ignite and red buff and everything like that. So I was really trying to bait him right there to go on me. Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. I'm probably gonna look for another roam. Like as I said, when you play AP Lux, it's completely different. With an AP Lux, it's really good to roam around and be aggressive. However, AP Lux is the hardest one to play out of all of them. Because with AP Lux, it's not about shielding your allies. It's about actually hitting your abilities. Like you actually have to straight up hit your abilities. If you don't hit your abilities, you're gonna be useless. Because the first ability you upgrade is your third ability, not your shield. Only after your third ability, you're gonna upgrade your shield as well. Okay, the hell is that? We can try. We should be able to kill him because I have a shield. We should be able to kill him. So I'm letting him go in. I'm just shielding him. I ignited him, so we got the kill anyways. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to run away. Because he either walks into my third ability or into my first ability. Very nice kill right there, together with Ahri. I can try to save him. He's not coming to me though. If he came to me, we would have easily killed the Master Yi. Easily we would have killed him. But he didn't come to me. Well, I got him myself anyways. No need for the Kazakhs, I guess. Like, you see how I'm just roaming? And when you play AP Lux, you want to make sure you have an ADC that can hold his ground or her ground by herself, himself, whatever it is. So Caitlyn is an ADC that can hold her ground because she has long range. You know, Jhin is another example of an ADC that can hold his ground. What would be another example? Ezreal. Ezreal is a perfect example as well that can hold his ground. Here you can see I'm memeing with the Kazakhs a little bit. I'm like, how is my support? Because, you know, in the draft he was like, it better be a good support, otherwise you're gonna regret it. Oh, man. Oh, nice one. Nice one by my team, actually. Oh. I'm just gonna proc her heal. You know what a thing is that I love to do with Lux? Proccing the enemy heal and putting my third ability on top of it. So she cannot even walk into the heal, and I'll just steal away her heal if I want to. Oh, my Luden's Echo hit her. Ooh, that's a Zed. Oh, I missed. I missed. The shield should be enough to save her. Oh, I wanted to predict the Zed going back to his shadow, so like I used my ultimate. I did kill the Kai'Sa, sure, but I thought I could kill both of them. He did go to his shadow, but it was like 0.2 seconds or so too late. Really unfortunate one. I deserve that kill, what can I say? Just using my third ability to get vision, by the way. I'm pulling out this dragon, but Singed doesn't understand the concept of pulling out dragon. So now we haven't really pulled out the dragon, so the Zed could potentially steal it. It would have been much better if he pulled out the dragon, of course. Oh lord. Oof, okay, we got it. I need to make sure no one dies. I need to shield the ally that is low HP when the Master Yi goes on us. Because when Master Yi gets a kill, that's when he gets a much lower cooldown of his first ability. Like the cooldown gets reduced by like 70%. So you want to make sure he doesn't get a kill. So he stays vulnerable in a team fight. Because the whole power of Mastery is his first ability, right? Let's see. Yet again, rotating. I'm rotating, seeing what I can do, what I cannot do. I want to take some farm because I have the Relic Shield. I love how Soraka is desperately trying to catch up with me, but she won't be able to provide as much value as a full AP Lux. She's playing my game right now. I'm not playing her game by being in lane. She is playing my game, which she is obviously gonna lose. I love playing Lux into Zed, by the way, because if you can predict when he goes back to his shadows, you're gonna be so strong. Especially you can just put your third ability down on his shadow and he's not gonna be able to do anything. Because when he goes back to his shadow, he immediately takes damage and gets slowed. He's just dead. I can use Protect Enchant and shield my Ahri, and Yi is not gonna kill her. As you can see, even though I'm playing full AP Lux, I'm still playing with Protect Enchant this game, as you can see. Because... and I'm getting it later on than normal Lux, because only now I am upgrading my second ability, only at this stage of the game. So when I reach level 11, I'll have the second ability maxed, and then it's really gonna start to be very useful. Even though I'm full AP Lux. But it's not even close to being as useful as, you know, Enchanter Lux, by the way. You need to keep that in mind. And your cooldown is not gonna be as low as Enchanter Lux. And your cooldown is also not gonna be as low as the Tank Lux. Your cooldown is gonna be much higher. Basically, you can look at it this way. You have big guns with this build, but you can't use those big guns as often as, you know, the other builds. But you have to hit them. It's like a high risk, high reward build when you go full AP Lux. It's really high risk, but really high reward if you hit the enemies. Because you can literally one-shot their backline if you hit your root and everything, you know, you can one-shot them. Okay. Let's see. I can try to help my team. I'm shielding the Singed. Ah, he got flashed on. I can ult? Okay, he's dead. I would have killed him with my ult because he was next to the wall, by the way. I rooted him. Ult! Oh my god, he should be Half-Life already. Also, even though you're playing AP Lux, you don't max your first ability, you only do it last. Because remember, maxing first ability, he may be in that bush. He is actually in that bush. Yep, I gotcha. I knew he was I knew he was gonna be in that bush. I just knew it. And what I was saying, yeah, you don't max your first ability, because upgrading your first ability only gives you bonus damage. Bonus flat damage, which you really don't need, because it skills with AP anyways. So you max it last. Always max your second ability, it's way stronger. Kill upgraded, but it's fine. We're doing fine this game. I'm not really afraid of this kill. I mean, I'm 8 on O. The only way I can screw up this game, is if I give a free kill to the kill. Oh, I'm gonna work out with my boys today again. I've literally been working out every day. My body hurts like crazy, but I feel so much better. Oh. Waiting for the Z? Oh, I predicted it. But the kill ultimate. I mean, come on, Soraka. What the hell? What the hell are you thinking? Yeah, I got a little mad that he took that kill from me, not gonna lie. That was totally my kill that he took. That was totally my kill. But yeah, yesterday, as I said, I went squashing. It's so fun. Like, there are so many different fun activities that you can do. Sports activities, you know, like I always used to go out drinking with my friends, just hanging out, talking. It's fun, don't get me wrong. But actually doing proper activities and, you know, doing things is more fun than that, trust me. You have to change and do different things as well, rather than just drink like idiots, which we would always do with my friends. We still do that. I mean, I drank with them like idiots as well recently, but at least we're doing good stuff too. And I'm working out with my friends every day as well. Not every day, five days per week basically. And working out with friends makes it a lot more fun than doing it on your own. I don't know, like working out on your own is so boring. Sure, it can, you know, it can be nice sometimes, but like having to work out alone every day, I don't know, it's just, I don't like it. I prefer being able to talk with my friends, motivate each other, boost each other, you know, it's much more fun in my opinion. Also because when you're working out, you're gonna make more plans and you're automatically gonna hang out more with your friends. Like every week I'm doing multiple things with my friends now because we're constantly together while we're working out, you know what I mean? So it's just like, if you have friends, trust me, and if you wanna get into working out, I filled my combo. I am inting. I gave them a 1k bounty. No, I'm so bad. What did I do? But going back to my talk, like let's say you have a friend that you just game with, okay? You play League of Legends or you play Wild Rift with that friend, okay? Tell them to stop. Just not stop playing, but like you can play, sure, but just tell them like let's try doing some outdoor activity. Let's go bowling. Let's go climbing. Let's go, you know, playing tennis. Let's go running. Let's go play football. Let's go play table tennis. Anything. There's so many different things you can do. Let's go hang out in a park. Let's go to a city. You know, do these active things. And then at some point, if you enjoy these types of things, how about you go work out together? Let's go work out together. Because my philosophy of life is you have to work out. Like if you don't work out, you automatically have like a minus point. You're automatically a little bit worse than others. Not as in the value of yourself, you know, every human is valued the same, in my opinion. But as in, like everyone is gonna be ahead of you. You have to work out. Because working out gives you energy. By the way, right there, Caitlyn, I would have killed that Zed, but Caitlyn pushed him away. If you work out, you get so much more energy. You're also automatically gonna eat healthier, which is all good for you. You're gonna be stronger. Your mind is gonna be clearer as well, trust me. And the most beautiful thing about working out, your confidence will rise up. Like, I can give you an example of myself. This may be a little bit of a vulnerable subject for me to talk about, but I don't care. I'll do it anyways. You know, I am very skinny. Like, even right now, I'm still kind of skinny. Like, I work out, but I'm still skinny. And I know that. Like, I know that. And it's not like I'm not self-conscious about it. Like, I embrace it. It's okay. But there is a difference between, again, this is all very vulnerable, but I'm gonna tell you, there is a difference between me weighing 59 kilograms and going into a party or going into a business meeting in a t-shirt with like my noodle arms hanging loosely. There is a difference between that and me weighing 70 kilograms, you know, having muscles, being stronger, looking better, and going to a party or going to a business meeting that way. The obvious difference is my confidence, right? Like if I'm super skinny, also, you know what's funny? As a man, at least, you're gonna be more respected if you work out. Like, I'm not saying what my opinion is right here. I'm literally telling you how the world works. You're literally gonna be more respected if you're a man and you not look better, but like you work out. Because people will know you have discipline rather than, you know, being... I felt it firsthand. I felt it firsthand because I've been very skinny and I work out now a little bit. I can feel the difference. It is ridiculous. But those are all the good things about working out. What are the negative things? There are none. So stop being lazy asses and go work out. I'll share my progress very, very soon on social media as well, by the way, guys. So make sure you follow me on Instagram for that one. Of course, me MVP again. What can I say? So let's take a look at how much damage I did, which is the most damage. And I tanked not that much, but okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this triple upload this time. Hell, maybe we'll have a 4-game upload one day. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video.